Hi, Simon here from Music Radar. We're on the Waldorf stand with Rolf, who's going to take us through their new keyboard controller and modules. So, Rolf, please take us through the highlights of the new modules you got going here.
Okay, yeah, cool. So that's a KB37. So it's a 3-octave keyboard controller, which is made for hosting Euroracks. So you can put in any modules like Waldorf modules, but from all of the manifold Eurorack vendors. So the idea is to have a professional prepared keyboard ready to play everything. So you don't need to buy extra cases, extra power supplies, extra MIDI CV modules, nothing. You just need the thing and then just go from there. So what it is, we have a Aftertouch Fatah keyboard in very high quality. We have a MIDI connection going to the computer if you like. You can send MIDI channels to control voltages here. We have all the real parameters here as CV. We have a clock and an arpeggiator, so let's try that out. So that's a normal playing. So I activate the arpeggiator. And I can hold it as well, so then I can start to turn the knobs. So that's very handy. And so we have all stuff like note priorities, trigger modes, glides, uptake switches, BPM control. So that can be also synced to the computer via MIDI clock. We have high quality stereo analog outputs, very important because most of the Euro people don't know that this has a higher level. So it's not line level in their Eurorack wall, and we transpose this to a line level here, and a headphone amplifier. The power supply is inside, so it's a very robust and sturdy case here you can take on stage. You don't have to trickle around with many boxes. So that's very easy. So let's take a look on the modules. That is the wavetable module we released 1 year ago. So it has all the heritage of microwave and the new NAVE wavetables. So that's the oscillator. We have here a modulator with 3 modulation sources inside. This is multi-stage ADSR. You can control how many stages of decay you have. Loopable, inverted output. On the left side, it's a triggerable LFO, so you can just have it free running or trigger by gate, controllable by CV, and another little envelope on the right side, which is curve control, also loopable. So you have a lot of modulation options here. A dual VCA linear logarithmic with true gain. Normally VCA doesn't have gain, 10 dB true gain up to clipping, and an integrated 12 dB low pass filter for adding some color. I can demonstrate this. For example, let's make this louder a little bit. This is a normal VCA. Now I'm dialing in some color. You hear in the release tail that it gets the whack you want to do from a low-pass filter, so you just come in as an add-on. There's a second one in here you can link in stereo for a stereo effect. You can also make it anti-parallel link for auto-panning effects. You can have a mix output. And last but not least, here's an analog compressor based on high-end VCAs internally with all the features. High-class compressor has automatic manual attack release, threshold control, compression, hard, soft knee, parallel compression here, automatic makeup gain, side chaining, and threshold compression is CV controllable. And also you get the detector signal out, so that means the shape of the signal can be used as a modulator into the system. So that's really cool and high-end. So everything together makes a little synthesizer, but of course you can use other vendors' modules and build up your own system. So that's more or less a rough view, but a very last thing, no? For all the DIY maker stuff, we have a special input, because this kind of stuff from the voltage is a little bit wacky, tricky, and we have a input which keeps care about it and makes it very smooth for CV controllable stuff. We will publish some easy how to do's and schematics to build a very easy thing. You have kind of these controllers or stuff. So everything is there, and then you can extend it with additional racks and stuff. So that's a quick overview about it.
Great. So let's talk price. Do you have an idea of how much the whole system's going to be, and how much would just the keyboard be on its own?
So we will sell the keyboard just on its own, empty, and then you can add up modules.
Yeah.
And pricing is not public yet.
Okay.
However, if you would start up and buy a case, a power supply, a MIDI converter, a nice FATA keyboard, a nice arpeggiator, you would pay more than what the thing at the end costs.
Okay.
So give you an indication.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Availability, first half this year.
First half this year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
All information on the Waldorf website as well, check it out.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.